Hey guys, checking in for my not weekly update. There's been some interesting things happening both on the personal and the transitional front, so I'll start off with the transitional one first. It's been 4 months, 1 week, and 1 day since my first testosterone shot, and last week they put me on the 250s, the Sustanon 250, which was my first shot of that, which was great. I kind of went in expecting it to feel a bit different when they were doing the injection, but it's not. It's exactly the same thickness. It's exactly the same needle. So there's no real discomfort additional to having the higher shot. As you can hear, my voice has dropped quite a bit, and the people who know are giving me vast quantities of shit because I sound like a real boy. No, people who don't know are either asking if I'm sick or just trying not to say anything. So it's kind of interesting balancing that. I had a person who works for the major vendor that we supply actually ask me if I had a very bad flu on the phone on Friday, to which I replied that he just had a really crappy line because I was out of town. People at that level don't need to know. People within my company do know, and that's the major thing, is the people who impact me daily are the ones who need to understand what's happening. Stuff to do with the voice that I just wanted to talk about quickly. I'm a bit of a musician in my spare time, and I was really worried about not being able to sing and not being able to create music vocally. And for people who are concerned about what testosterone might do to their voice, my experience has been that it hasn't taken my ability to sing away. It's given me about 2 octaves below where I would normally sing, where I can hit pitch and hold tone, but it has decimated my upper registers, so I can't sing as high as I used to without having extreme fluctuations all over the place and just falling off pitch. But I can sing on tone and on key in the lower register, which is awesome. So I've just dropped everything down an octave or 2, and it's good because I was really worried about my voice breaking and my ability to sing going away. It is interesting though that my voice is weaker in the lower registers, but I'd expect that because I haven't been able to strengthen my vocal cords down at that level yet. So don't be concerned about that. I think if you're able to sing before you start transitioning, then you'll retain that ability. You just need to be a little bit flexible with it. Other changes body wise, I have a furry stomach. I have about 8 to 10 chest hairs that are kind of popping in the upper areas here. I have quite a bit of additional leg hair that has spread down the front of my thighs as well as around the outsides, whereas before it was just down the middle. No back hair yet, which I'm really pleased about, and I do not want back hair, so really want to avoid that hot wax that my girlfriend keeps threatening me with. I haven't shaved in a week, so I'm going to take some photos and show you guys what it looks like now, but I have grown in quite a serious amount of mustachy kind of hair around here. It's not super thick yet, but it's quite pleasing for a week. There's quite a bit there. I've got sprinklings of stuff up here. Down here is actually about the same consistency as what's going on in my upper lip, and I've got hair down to about here. So I've got like a swath of hair across the bottom of my chin and my neck. Nothing here, which is good, but yeah, there's definitely some sandpapery stuff growing in around the place, which is great. My eyebrows have grown in properly, which is fantastic. I never forget the first day that I realised that I had to pluck my eyebrows. It was hell, and I've never adjusted to it, and I've always hated it. And it's just been really good just to grow everything back and just leave alone. So that's really nice. In the southern regions, I'm probably things are getting a little bit more comfortable. I said in some of my previous videos that bits were sticking out and not fitting as well as they used to anymore, so it was kind of uncomfortable in that area. It's still uncomfortable, but it's more comfortable than it was. I'm seeing definite growth down there at the moment, and I'm just having to learn to do things like wipe myself differently in the bathroom, as well as make sure that it's in the right spot when I pull my pants back up. Otherwise, it's quite uncomfortable until I can reposition it. It's kind of interesting watching it grow as well from the perspective of doesn't look anything like a clit, doesn't look anything like a dick. It's kind of this bizarre thing in the middle that is certainly playing standout. So it's good though, because I'm finding that my reticence to sex and in the bedroom is going away. I'm gaining a lot more confidence with sort of allowing Mel to touch me as opposed to just running away from that all the time. So I'm still not 100%, but it's really good to feel a little bit more comfortable with that side of things as the transition progresses. I'm also finding that my sex drive has increased dramatically, to the point where I'm actually interested in seeking sex as opposed to kind of just dealing with it when Mel's around. So that has been really interesting for me, because I was really worried that there was something wrong with me, but the testosterone has helped a massive amount in that area, so it's great. I'm getting considerably closer to my chest operation, which is scheduled on the 20th of October. So approaching the 2-month mark until it's happening now, which is getting pretty interesting. I am having surgery with Dr. Brownstein in San Francisco, and it's going to be a very interesting experience. I've never had surgery. I've never been under local anaesthetic. I've never been under knockout gas or anything like that, so I'm kind of dealing with a little bit of anxiety there, based around the fact that it's it's not life-threatening, but it's a pretty major thing to get a chest reconstruction. But I'm hoping that I'll be able to bear that with a minimum of complaint. It is more frequently now. I'm actually passing until people actively look at my chest. Before it was kind of almost a reaction that was instantaneous, where they go, "Oh, thank you, sir. Oh, sorry, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am." Whereas now, if I can hold their gaze and just complete the transaction, then it's just happening. People are just staring me and thanks, mate, and all that kind of stuff. As long as I'm not actively showing chest, which is good. And it's very relaxing and very comforting that that's actually happening. I think there's some changes that have happened in my face that, while they're subtle, are starting to really complete that part of the transition for me, which is great. So I'm looking forward to that sort of kicking off as the upper dosages start to take effect. I'm getting ready to go on leave also in 2 months for about 5 weeks, which will be the longest I've ever taken off of work. So it's going to be fantastic to actually spend some time in America and actually say hello to some of my friends that I've made over the years. But other than that, life is going really well. Work's great, transition's great, family life's great. So I certainly have nothing to complain about at the moment, but I'll again, try and update you guys in a reasonable time frame. But hope you're all well, and looking forward to doing my next update for you soon. See ya.